What is going on, everyone? How are you doing? I hope you're doing good, because it is good to feel good. And yes, I'm gonna say this again. I've said it many times before, but I'll say it again. It has been a while. That's just how it is. But you know what? I've been up to quite a fair bit since I've last uploaded, so I thought this video would be kind of a video to just talk about, you know, some of the things I've been up to, some of the things that are happening at the moment, and some things that are going to happen. So let's dive in straight away. Let's not leave you in suspense. Let's do that. So first things first, I thought I might update you on my job situation. So last time I saw you guys on this channel, I wasn't working. In fact, I was looking for jobs, and I'm happy to say that I have found a job. I've been working there for a few months now, and this may sound a bit crazy, but I've gone back to working for the co-op, which, yeah, does sound crazy. I know I did initially say some of the reasons why I left in the first place, but if I'm being quite honest, I didn't necessarily want to leave, and ultimately I found myself going back based on, you know, my previous experience as well as a good reference that I was given, so that's helped me. And I've been in this store for a few months now. It's gone quite nicely. There've been a few little road bumps, just, you know, picking myself up and, you know, finding my footing. But we're doing pretty well, and I'm glad to say that, you know, I'm going to continue on for the time being, and, you know, just see how it all goes, really. And then I've also been up to a fair bit with friends since I last saw you guys. In fact, I've filmed stuff since I last saw you guys, but just haven't got around to, you know, editing stuff, in fact, or even just, you know, uploading anything, just because I've just been so occupied with other things that hasn't been able to give me some time to do. But some of the things that I have been enjoying is just being with my friends, especially Coral, Becca, Ethan. Whenever we meet up, we go in hard, and that's what I like. So it all started in May when it was Becca's birthday. It's become a habit now, and we're even doing it for my birthday in November, but it's become a habit now where when we meet up for each other's birthdays, and even the one time where we did in June, we're always going on bar crawls. And a big shout out to Simmons, which is a bar chain in London. There's quite a few across London, but they've got really good vibes. It's always a blast in there, and yeah, I just enjoy myself. In fact, when we did it the first time in May, I didn't think I was going to drink cocktails, and sure enough, there's me drinking cocktails. In fact, here's a little bit of footage playing over this of me enjoying some cocktails, because why not? And oh my gosh, I just didn't anticipate it. And then, you know, I've met some people at some of these bar crawls as well. The recent one we did back for Coral's birthday, I met a few of Coral's friends, some really nice people there. Back in May, I met a few people there as well. I met someone called Daisy, who is an absolute joy to be around. She's so funny. In fact, one moment of her great sense of humor was, what was it? So it was at one point we were in one bar, Simmons bar, and Coral was talking about this guy that she was seeing at the time, and just out of the blue, she just did. I was just about to say it myself, but I'm not going to do it justice, so I'm just going to play the clip.
Unacceptable!
And since then, it's just become this massive inside joke for me and my friends. Whenever we talk about, you know, being in relationships, it's just play the clip of Daisy again. So that's great stuff. And then June, me and my friends did do a bar crawl in London one time, but then we also did a few days across you know, other places in the country. Went to Milton Keynes, went to Sheffield. And it's just been nice, you know, getting to hang out with people again, especially considering, you know, things have kind of progressed now during this pandemic, where, you know, we can legally, you know, see friends and, you know, hang out and stuff, and no limitations being in place. That's always good. Speaking of which, I'm also happy to say that I am now fully vaccinated against COVID, so have that, you little COVID bastard. So I got my first vaccine. In fact, over the summer I got both of my doses done. And literally, I remember it was when Boris Johnson was on TV and he was announcing that anyone under the age of anyone aged 23 to 24 could get the vaccine, because I remember when he announced it to anyone eligible 25 and over, and I was like, oh, I've just missed out on that by a few months because I turned 25 later this year. So what happened there was, you know, I had to wait a little longer, and then when Boris announced that, you know, anyone 23, 24 can get the vaccine. I was like, quick, let's see if I can book an appointment. And sure enough, I was able to book one for later that week. Got my first dose done and then waited another 8 weeks before having my second dose. And yeah, I am fully vaccinated, and my goodness, I'm really happy like with the vaccine rollout and, you know, the amount of people who've like come forward, young people in particular, because there's always been this like, you know, this people thinking that, oh, young people aren't interested in this, but we are. We get the vaccine, we get things done, and I'm happy to say that I am fully vaccinated, so life's good. This is just a little insert into this bit in the video because I deliberately forgot to mention it in the video itself and I wanted to talk about it. So this is something that happened to me a few weeks ago, and that is that I lost my rucksack when I was in London a few weeks ago. And I know from the sound of my voice and the way I'm saying it, sounds like I'm, you know, really chuffed that I lost it, but no, I was initially quite bummed out about it, but then I realised because I was going to be with my friends later, and especially, you know, with Coral in particular for her birthday, I didn't really want to come off as like, you know, a massive downer about it. So I mean, I acknowledged that, you know, I'd lost it, you know, I misplaced it and I didn't know where it was going to end up. So I basically treated it as a lost cause, and in a way it feels similar to something that happened to me in Morocco a few years ago. So if you recall, when I went to Morocco with my family a few years ago, when we landed in Marrakesh, I accidentally left my rucksack lying down in the airport, and I didn't realise until I was about to go through arrivals that it was still in the place where I left it, which I was quite fortunate to get, because I thought, you know what, they were going to take it off and dispose of it, but fortunately I was able to find it. But yeah, a similar instance happened to me. I got an early train down to London, and when I was on the tube I just left it there, and yeah, it was a bit silly of me. I left my laptop, my portable charger, cooling fan, COVID tests, all sorts in there, and yeah, I thought, you know what, it wasn't going to end up anywhere. But fortunately, a few weeks later, I got contacted by TfL Lost Property to say that they had found it, and then I was able to negotiate, you know, the safe return of it, and just a few days after that, it was safely returned, so everything was intact in there, which I'm really chuffed about. And yeah, hopefully ahead of what I'm just about to do, what I'm just about to talk about, I don't lose it again. So yeah, good one, Ollie. But on a serious note, I'm really happy that, you know, someone was able to find it and it was intact, so that was brilliant. And anyway, on to the next topic, kind of going off the back of that, I am happy to say that for the first time since January of 2020, I'm going travelling for a bit, although I'm just going to one place, but regardless, I'm going travelling, which I'm really excited about. It has been so long since I've done any travelling whatsoever, and I just think the fact that it's been so long, it makes it more satisfying. So where I'm going is, I am going to Croatia again, which is really nice. As you recall, I went out there 2 years ago to Dubrovnik, and this time I'm going to Split, and I'm also going along with a friend who I've known for many years, and I'm just excited to, you know, have some time to hang out there with them. So yeah, bring it on. As you guys can probably tell, it has been a long time since I've done any travelling, and especially if you remember what happened last year, like, I mean, I don't need to say, you know, the main reason why I haven't been able to travel, because it's obvious, but it's the fact that, you know, just going off the back of so much that I booked last year never came to happen, and like going into this year, I deliberately didn't book anything until this trip, in the case that, you know, something might happen again. But as time's gone on, I'm fully vaccinated. There are countries where, you know, there are not as many restrictions in place, so I guess that's the reason why I've chosen to go to Croatia, mainly because A, it's a familiar place that I've been to before, and...
Hi, Ollie.
Dad, can you get out of the way?
Yeah, but I'm just going out to do a vlog.
Cool.
Yeah, on my only bike.
Hold on a second.
So, have fun in Croatia. Right, see you later. I might be back.
Cheers for that, Dad. Lost my train of thought. Where was I? Oh yes. So, anyway, the reasons why I'm traveling to Croatia are because A, it's a place I've been to before, and I feel it would be nice that, you know, the first place that I go to travel-wise since all of this is somewhere that I've been before, and you know, I can familiarise myself with it. B is because I'm fully vaccinated now, and I feel a lot more confident in going travelling as opposed to, say, last year when, you know, there wasn't a vaccine available at this time, and you know, I probably didn't want to put myself at risk for others. And C, I guess, because Croatia at the moment is on the green travel list, so meaning that, you know, when you go there, there isn't, you know, not as many restrictions, but at the same time, when I come back, all I'll be subject to do is a simple PCR test on day 2. Although, ironically enough, the rules of that are changing next month. So in regards to like testing on arrival, it will simply just be an antigen test that you have to do. Although, as I say, because it's still not until later in the month and I'm coming back at a point before that, I still have to do the testing, the PCR test. I still have to do the PCR test, so, which I'm more than happy to do. I mean, at the end of the day, the last thing I want to be doing is like traveling without testing, and you know, I'm carrying something, and then, you know, the circle just repeats itself again, because yeah, we don't want to go down that route again, and you know, more travel restrictions, and you know, not being able to go to places and stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to this trip, and I'm going to be vlogging this trip as well, because it's been so long since I've done any travel vlogging. Like, I think in this period where I haven't been traveling whatsoever, I've just made a habit of, like, you know, watching back some of my old vlogs, and you know, just from like previous travels, and seeing, you know, what I've been getting up to, and you know, some of the stuff that I could potentially be doing that's similar in Croatia. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this, and as I say, it feels all the more satisfying that it's happening off the back of everything that's happened. So yeah, I really do look forward to this. So I'm gonna sign off here. I'm gonna enjoy myself in Croatia, and I look forward to, you know, uploading some vlogs and stuff from when I get back, and you know, I'll have a good time while I'm there, and then you get to see all the fun stuff that I get to when I get back. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in Croatia, and I will leave you with some advice, and that is always to enjoy yourself, stay safe, and make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. Thank you for watching, and peace.